Sometimes each of us must retreat to our individual quiet spaces and enjoy the comfort of Heavenly Album Covers, the only Heavenly Album Covers YouTube channel that there is, as far as we know. And we are going to zip through a bunch of albums really fast. We're going to keep the informational bracket very narrow and just zip through these album covers. We're going to show them and then move on. And here we go with an album by a woman named KOPPER, K-O-P-P-E-R, KOPPER. When I personally first saw this album cover, I thought copper referred to either the metal or to police officers, but this woman's name is KOPPER, and this album is called Purple Passion. It is sealed tightly in shrink wrap, so we will have to remove that right now so we can see the Purple Passion album better here. And we are zipping through this album, and you must be careful with these albums when you're taking off the shrink wrap, because sometimes you'll do something like this and you'll get your pinky caught in the shrink wrap, and they'll have to call out the paramedics on your pinky. And so this is Purple Passion, and it looks a whole lot better out of the shrink wrap than it did in the shrink wrap. And it has all sorts of dot patterns here, printing patterns of dots. Sometimes they call these Ben Day dots. They're usually used as background, and they're used very effectively here, right there. And this looks like a illustration of KOPPER. This is KOPPER, and I'm not sure how they did this. It was probably very early Photoshop or PageMaker or Adobe Go Live or something. There are dots all over here, graphic dots all over here, like a array of dots. The lettering up here is wonderful. It's very nice. It's kind of stretched out a little bit. And KOPPER's face is great. She's gazing lovingly at the camera. She's got good lipstick on and kind of Tina Turner hairdo and very colorful top on. Just a really shiny laminate texture on the cover. She's got a really good set of spine lettering here. Her name KOPPER is placed really way here at the edge, and there's the same picture of KOPPER. There's KOPPER 1 and KOPPER 2, side 1 and side 2. The first number is called Speaking Japanese. It's not turning Japanese by the vapors, but speaking Japanese. I suppose you would speak Japanese after you turned Japanese. And there's the title track, Purple Passion, 8 songs. I assume this is all high energy dance music from the 80s. And the liner notes are very, very small here. She, or someone, maybe KOPPER, thanks a bunch of people for playing synthesizers. She thanks radio station Power 106, which I believe is still around in Los Angeles. They must have been promoting this album. And as we gaze into the recesses of the album jacket, we see the just a plain white sleeve. This has never been opened. It's got the crease there. And this is on KMA Records. Let's cast a glaring light on KOPPER's LP, KMA Records. The label is purple, so it matches the whole theme. This actually came out in 1985 and 86. I've never seen anything like that, a record that came out in 2 years, 2 separate years. And this seems like a very Los Angeles-oriented record. And I could not, and we could not find anything regarding KOPPER's biography or background or musical adeptness. And we'll give this a listen after this episode, and maybe plug in a few more notes about this album. So here is KOPPER and her album KOPPER, Purple Passion, with all the little tiny dots surrounding her. It's just, actually, it's way more effective. Once we got it out of the shrink wrap, it's more effective